This is Men's Yoto Library in University of Chicago. But the tree growing nearby is Fagus grandifolia with beautiful golden yellow foliage color, brilliant golden. Many leaves are still green, but sunny side branches are quite golden. And this unique beach is not a European beach, but this is native to North America. And beaches have usually the bluish smooth bark, as you see here, and leaves are elliptic. They are slightly toothed, so not to be confused with Brenna or Manu, which is almus. In almus you have doubly serrate leaves, whereas in this Fagus grandifolia, which now I am focusing, it has simple toothed leaves and they turn quite fascinating golden yellow during autumn. You see nearby beauty of fall foliage, then you come across this unique maple everywhere, and this is Freeman's maple. In fact, this is a hybrid between sugar maple and silver maple, and this is unique horticultural hybrid, where again you will find the stem bark color is just very similar to what I showed you in case of Fagus grandifolia. And there are ash trees, and this particular ash, which is brilliant golden, is Fraxinus pennsylvanica. Leaves are opposite, they are pinnate, and leaflets have very small stalk, and on various buildings nearby you can see the foliage screen, which was lush green during summer, but at the arrival of autumn it has changed its color to brilliant pink. And as the windy city known for winds, so wind is blowing and leaves are waving, and you will see some kind of grape like fruits. So this beauty is Boston ivy, very near relative to cultivated grapes, and leaves are lobed into three lobes, trilobed, and they had a pinkish stalk. And this beauty is identified in botany as Parthenocissus. Parthenocissus tricuspidata. There are magnificent buildings all around, and the neo-Gothic architecture, and during the autumn season, the beauty of these surroundings is more enchanting, and many nature lovers, tree lovers, they visit University of Chicago campus in South Chicago. And this is again Fagus grandifolia, slaty bluish bark, very near to Erica Mansueto Library, but a fascinating golden foliage of Fagus grandifolia in the backdrop of red pre-men's maple, and there are no doubt hackberry trees also, and they are supporting the lemon yellow foliage, and there are linden trees, Tilia cordata. You have still some blooms left, but even Kadam finds inclusion in the shrubbery to decorate the campus. You have Alyssum here, sweet Alyssum maritima, then this brassicolaria, then even marble, that is Celosia argentea, variety cristata or argentea itself, and this is boxwood, and this is beautiful Buckeye tree with again slaty blue like stems, and this is a red Buckeye. I could see this in flowering in the month of May, but now it is autumn season, and you see the fraxinus leaves are just going away. This is season of fall season. Many leaves, they are being shed when the breeze blows, so you will see many leaves already scattered on the ground. You have a lot of on the concrete. They will not be recycled, but obviously they will be collected, swept, and then taken to some grounds for decomposing them to fertilize the crops in the gardens. This is Thuja occidentalis, and here you find the Joseph Rosenstein Library with blooms of honeymoon, the Nestor Symphyiotrichum, even pines, Fraxinus Pennsylvanica golden yellow. This is in fact 57th Street, and opposite sides you see this Department of Zoology and Anatomy, where I could see Viburnum plicatum variety tomentosum in flowering in the month of May, but now no flowers. Foliage is turning purplish, and this ash tree is different one. This is not green ash, but this ash is American ash, as it has purplish red foliage and botanically identified as Fraxinus americana, popularly known as white ash. And nearby you will see some Azalea still blooming, which is in fact related to rhododendron. Rhododendron arboreum we are familiar in Jammu and Kashmir, not in Kashmir that much, but in Rajouri called as Hardulla, in Trikota Hills called as Madal, and in Judu Basantgarh area called as Chew. And this is a garden plant, decorative plant called as azalea, sometimes also included under rhododendron. And nearby you see the European beech. This is Fagus sylvatica, columnar growth, upright, fastigiate kind of branching, and planted here along the 57th Street within University of Chicago. And again you have the beautiful blooming this azalea. See the beauty of azalea. Although this is deciduous, rhododendrons are usually evergreen, they don't shed leaves, but this azalea will shed its leaves. And another feature is number of stamens. Here is a rhododendron, number of stamens is 10, but in case of azalea I think they are 5. But the beauty of fall foliage in University of Chicago Hyde Park, and but a fascinating architecture of buildings, different departments, and this ambience is matchless. Although it's a private university, it is prestigious campus with neo-Gothic architecture, and you will see the golden yellow foliage of Kentucky coffee tree, which has male and female separate trees, botanically identified as Gymnocladus davicus, as leaves will be shed and branches will be totally bare, and they remain leafless for more than 4-5 months, and new leaves will come only somewhere in late May. So branches look like stumps, so it's also called a stump tree. But since seeds are used, or they were used by Native Americans for coffee, so it has earned another popular name, Kentucky coffee tree. And once it was also state tree for Kentucky, but then later they declared yellow poplar, Rhododendron tulipifera, as state tree of Kentucky. But this tree finds inclusion in the landscape of Chicago, Illinois, as well as so there will be beauty of creepers, as I showed you one, this one. This is Boston ivy, Parthenosus tricuspidata. But another more fascinating pentafoliate creeper is Virginia creeper, where the leaves are not simply trilobed, but they have been dissected into 5 leaflets, as you find in this. Rise in the bed, there is a scarlet red foliage in autumn, and this is Virginia creeper. Although genus is Parthenosus, species is quinquifolia, which also we find in Kashmir. See the beauty of scarlet red. foliage of Parthenosis quinquifolia. It is also fruiting, and fruits are of same color, dark purple. Here you can see the foliage is also purplish, and fruits are also dark purple, but on maturity they look like this. But the beauty, and this wall of the building is totally clothed by the foliage of Virginia creeper. Wherever you see this way or that way, this is architecture of the buildings, and this is a Reynold Hutchinson's mandala. And here I am seeing another unique plant, which is Crataegus hawthorn, Crataegus mollis. And here you have the beauty of sugar maple. Acer sacra is exploited for the extraction of maple syrup, and it is the national symbol in the flag of Canada. It looks more beautiful during autumn. And across you will find this golden yellow honey locust, that is Gladitsia triacanthos, named in honor of German botanist Gladitz. This is another Parthenosis tricuspidata. So you will see very near to this sugar maple you have Parthenosis quinquifolia there, and Parthenosis cuspidata here. And other trees you see here, this is Syringa tree. In Syringa, leaves are opposite, and this is Syringa reticulata. Yes, I got the nameplate also. Syringa reticulata, ivory silk, Japanese tree lilac. I identified correctly, otherwise not easy, as there are no flowers, no fruits. Yes, I got the fruits now. So this is Syringa reticulata, native to China, Chinese lilac. It is fruiting, but it has magnificent snow white flowers during early summer, but now all beauty has vanished. You just go other side. I will like to show you another Virginia sweet spire. This bush, which has brilliant pink red color, is Virginia sweet spire. We had one sweet spire, Himalayan sweet spire, which is Itea. Seen in Devasthan, Baba Dhansar, but that Itea is larger one and tree-like. But this Itea, which is unique to and native to North America, is Itea virginica. And what we see in Baba Dhansar shrine, that is Itea nutans, which is native to northwestern Himalayas. I have not seen the foliage of Itea nutans during autumn, but here I am seeing this beauty in the autumnal fall foliage. flowers are quite fragrant and they are white and born in simple racemes during spring in the month of May and June. So this is the beautiful campus, and you see this is Crataegus, Christagalli, Cockspur, hawthorn with golden yellow foliage, and there you see the silver maple, Iser saccharinum, which has under surface is silvery greyish silver or silvery white. And here you see this is Norway maple, not to be confused with sugar maple. This is Iser platanoides. If we pluck the leaf, then milk exudes. Leaf is also larger in size, and autumnal fall color will be dull yellow. Maples are identified with the help of paired samaras, popularly called as keys, winged fruits. Beautiful burning bush, also known as winged burning bush. In fact, this is Euonymus alatus. And why alatus? Because its stems are winged. Its stem, you can see here, it has some kind of corky angles, corky wings, and this has given it the name alatum, winged spindle bush. Very beautiful fruits. So this is having the compacted growth, very useful even for bonsai. This is native to China, Japan, Korea, but planted in the University of Chicago as a compact ornamental bush, botanically identified as Euonymus alatus compactus. Its fall foliage color, which is brilliant red or fiery red, the bridal like decorative look. So it has earned its name as burning bush, as if leaves are on fire. They are burning, though they are not burning, but they will be shed very soon. And here is buckeye with fruits. Other side, the Gothic style architecture of magnificent buildings, maples, hawthorns and oaks. And this sprawling campuses. This is honey locust tree. And here this is yew, taxus. On other side you see this beauty of Parthenosus tricuspidata, and the bushes of Itea virginica, and this fall foliage golden yellow honey locust. Now I have come to 58th Street within University of Chicago. And this beautiful golden yellow flowering tree is almus, popularly called as alum, and this is quite fascinating, and most probably this is almus hybrid. almost Americana it may be, but some cultivar which I am unable to identify, but very fascinating. Fall foliage, golden yellow. Locally we are familiar with elm trees as manu or mral or bren in Kashmiri language. This is Amelanchier grandiflorus. That is apple service berry, and this is the beauty of oaks. This oak is a white oak but sporting golden fall foliage. This Amelanchier service berry at Juneberry is quite fascinating, near Isaac Museum. Here is the Institute for the Study of Ancient Cultures called Breasted Hall, and on its walls you see this Boston ivy, that is Parthenosis tricuspidata, and behind I see another unique hawthorn, not hawthorn, this is crab apple, I think. Not sure whether this is a hawthorn. It looks very similar to Washington hawthorn, which is Crataegus phenopyrum, but not sure. So you see the architecture of the buildings, lot of skilled expressions. And beauty of this campus is matchless, unparalleled during springtime as well as during autumn. Hackberry Saltis occidentalis. Again hawthorn. This is Washington hawthorn, and here I will show you eastern redbud. This is the female tree of Ginkgo biloba with apricot-like fruits. This tree with this bark, Ginkgo biloba, maiden hair tree with this fallen dwarf shoots, and these are fruits, basically seeds with fleshy sarcotesta, and they are emitting very foul smell. So usually male trees are planted, but sometimes inadvertently female trees are also planted in the gardens. And this particular fruit, not fruit but looks like fruit, this is basically a seed with fleshy outer covering, and this has very foul smell. This is planted, and I am able to show you this unique seed with fleshy. This is not to be confused with apricot, and this is quite foul smelling butyric acid like smell of this fruit, and its leaf is fan shaped. So this is Ginkgo biloba, female tree. Ginkgo biloba is a living fossil tree, and during autumn time all these leaves will turn golden yellow, brilliant yellow, and it has earned its name as autumn gold tree because of its brilliant gold color. Behind you find the beauty of Boston ivy, Parthenocissus, Tricuspidata. Here you have the witch hazel, Hamamelis, virginiana, and this is foliage of Boston ivy, and here you find more brilliant color of Boston ivy, that is Parthenocissus tricuspidata. On all the buildings you will find this ivy gracefully decorating the walls. And here I will show you few more trees, fascinating trees. This is the beauty of smooth sumuk. Smooth sumuk means no hairs on the twigs. This is botanically identified as Rus glabra, not to be confused with staghorn sumuk, which is Rus tifina, which has lot of hairy pubescence on the twigs. But here you don't find these twigs are quite smooth, no hairs. So this is not Rus tifina, rather this is Rus glabra. Brilliant purplish red fall foliage is adding glory to the garden. And nearby you will see another beautiful tree which is called black tupelo. This is the black tupelo tree which has origin in eastern North America, and during fall this has brilliant red color. Leaves are aggregated toward the extremities of branchlets, but otherwise they have alternate phyllotaxy, and they belong to Nysaceae family. Sometimes they were included in dogwood family, Cornaceae. And some kinds of gum is obtained from these trees, which is called as black gum. So it got its name black gum tree or black tupelo. And tupelo is in fact the Native Americans' local name, original name, and that has been taken for the popular name tupelo, but otherwise called as Nysa sylvatica. Why Nysa? Because of its beauty as Greek nymph, Apsara, Urvashi, beauty. So the Greek name for the Greek nymph, water nymph, is modified to coin the genus name as Nysa, and Sylvatica means which has the woodland habitat. So this is an indigenous American tree with beautiful autumnal foliage. This is SR Freemani, and this is blue star, that is Amsonia, and this is Hosta, and this one is black chokeberry, which is Aronia melanocarpa, and wind is blowing, colored foliage is just being shed or blown away in the breeze. This is also Rus. This also seems to me smooth. Yes, this is also smooth. No, this one is winged. Oh yes, this is another. It has the winged rachis. So this is called as winged sumac. Its leaves are smaller in size, and this particular shrub identified in botany as Rus copelina or copelinum. So not to be confused with the Rus glabra. So because its leaf rachis has characteristic wing, so it's winged sumac as we find in Timburu. beauty of university campus. University of Chicago in Hyde Park. Fascinating architecture, fascinating fall foliage, and new Gothic style building architecture. This is Bradford Pier, which is, I think,